Welcome to the very first episode of Bacon Bits! You made it, everybody who decided to come and listen. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight, today, this afternoon, this morning? I don't care what time of the day you're listening this at, but, why don't you stick around for a while? I won't be taking up too much of your time. So, this first episode, what are we talking about? Well, today we're talking about the passionately despised of the culinary world. That's right, the passionately despised of the culinary world. And we're just rambling on with just me, myself, and I, because there is absolutely no guest. Do you hear that? It's just crickets, right? It's just me. That's it. I am just in my lonesome here. It's just me. This is just a show that is all hosted by me and whatnot, and that's the beauty of it. But anyways, onwards to this wonderful topic, because, as everybody part of the human race, we love to passionately despise certain things, certain objects, foods, as we'll be talking about today. So, let's get into it. Why do we come to despise the foods we dislike? Why do we do it? I guess you could say it's because we've had a bad experience with all those foods, because it may stem from having a bad version of that food, or maybe you just tasted it once and you just said, "Ugh, yuck, I don't like that." So yeah, that's I think that's my theory on why we like to passionately despise these foods that we dislike. So as we go on with rambling and stuff, and I won't only just be talking about the stuff I don't like. We'll be talking about some of the things that our wonderful listeners have who have suggested their passionately despised foods, and so let's jump right into today's topic. The passionately despised of the culinary world. I won't be doing that all the time. Don't worry. Okay, so here we go. We're starting with me. And you know what? This is all subjective. If you want to start an argument about it, I don't care. Bite me, all right? Because if you bite me, all you're getting is just bacon, buddy. Okay? Anyways, starting here. Raisins. Yeah, those sun-dried little suckers. I definitely do not like raisins, only because, it's just like the life is sucked out of them, There's like... It's like you had this little golden orb of flavor, and you can just like eat it, and it's almost like nature's candy, like nature's Skittles almost. But when you turn them into raisins, they're just, the life is sucked out of the flavor, sucked out of it. I don't like them. I think they're tasteless. I think I could, if you gave me a scenario where I was like on a deserted island, and you told me, hey, you have this whole abundant of raisins you can have. You can't drink the seawater because it's just gonna make you even more thirstier, and you can't. And there's like nothing else but on the island that's growing but raisins, and that's the only thing. I wouldn't suck it up and eat it. I would just say, screw it, fuck you. I'm dying on this island because I'm not gonna eat raisins. But yeah. Also, it's just I don't know. I feel like there's too many in abundance. There's too many in abundance in trail mix. Like, dude, I don't want trail mix with raisins in it. Give me a trail mix with the legumes, the M&Ms, and whatever else you got in there that's just like nut. That's nuts. Don't give me raisins, because I'm constantly having to pick out the raisins out of the goddamn trail mix. It's not fun to eat. That's what I constantly have to do whenever I'm eating trail mix. So, if you ever give me a bag of trail mix, do expect a majority of that trail mix to have raisins in it, because I'll be picking them out. I'll be taking a handful and picking out the raisins and being like, yeah, I don't like this. It's not fun. It's not fun to eat, man. But anyways, enough about our sun-dried little fell suckers that grow and stuff, which, by the way, state of California, because there's a lot of vegetation that grows here. It's grown a lot here because of what was that company? Sunmade Raisin Company. Yeah. Anyways, moving on here to pickles. I don't like pickles. Pickles in burgers. Pickles by themselves. Pickles in a jar that are pickled Peter Piper pickle, pick the pickle, whatever. I don't like pickles. They're just kind of not my. They're not my fancy. I don't like them. I don't understand how people can eat them just by themselves right out of the jar. They could stick their big, greasy, ugly hand into a jar and fish it out like a bass from a lake, and just like a bear fishing bass from a lake or something, and just like just doing that. And it's like they just take a big fucking bite out of it. I don't understand. I think the closest that I could ever come to a like eating that kind of vegetable is like cucumber. It's kind of like the same shape of a pickle, but it's like different flavor. It's a different, the way it's differently grown and how it tastes. Cucumbers I can handle, pickles no. And I would know, if you put a pickle in a burger, because I'll be eating it and I'll bite into it. I'll be like, wait a minute, I smell, I taste something that does not taste right here. And I'll just like open up the burger and I'll just like pick it out and stuff. I don't normally complain, whenever it's like, if somebody gets me like I don't know, let's say like a cheeseburger or something from McDonald's. I know the bare minimum that they do is like they'll just smack like 2 or 3 pickles on that sucker, put the little mustard, ketchup sauce, like the little not combination sauce, but just like mustard and ketchup, and then they just give it to you like that, and it's like they just expect you to eat it. There's like no other vegetables on it. It's just the cheeseburger. And every time I just pick it out. I don't like them. And I think, quite frankly, I could be okay with them if they didn't exist in this world. But I'm sure somebody's gonna get me for that. But I know somebody's gonna get me for this next one. Mayonnaise. Yeah, it's a sauce, or it's a spread, or I don't know what you call it. It's a goddamn, put it on a sandwich, put it on a freaking burger or something. Like, yeah. A hot dog even. I don't like it. I really genuinely don't like the taste of it. I don't like the I can't say I don't like the texture, because like there's other like not dressings. They're it's like ketchup and mustard and stuff. Yeah. They don't I don't like that one. I don't like mayo. I don't like putting mayo on my sandwich. You can get me for that. Okay, any listener out there, you can get me for that, because newsflash, I don't, if I get a sandwich from Subway or something, I just can't. I'm just like, no mayo, please don't touch me or that sandwich with that sinful like sauce or whatever. I don't know why I keep using the term sauce. There's a term for it. I'm probably gonna like. I'll probably remember later, but yeah, I don't like mayo, and quite frankly, I just don't like how much of it you can apply on a sandwich. It's like it's a grossly amount that you can put on a sandwich or something. I've seen people get like globs of, oh my god, I've seen people put like globs of mayonnaise on a sandwich or something, and it's so like, it's just disgusting to me. It's so like putrid. I've seen McChickens do that. Like they have I don't know why, but whoever's working in the kitchen of the McDonald's, they just think, oh, let me take like a small handful of mayonnaise and just glob it right on the sandwich, and you're pretty much just eating. It's like one little thin layer of lettuce, and then it's like a big, the chicken patty, and then a big glob of mayonnaise. It's just gross. It's like there's too much. It's too much, and it's like, oh man, it feels like sickening. I don't know why somebody thinks. And then there's just people who I've seen people like put like globs of mayo on like just like anything, like those little microwavable burgers or something, or they just find some way to just put like mayo on stuff and whatever. Ugh, I don't like that stuff. Moving on here to it's almost similar to mayo. Ranch. I don't like ranch. I never liked the smell of it, and quite frankly, I know it's supposed to like, enhance whatever pizza you're eating or salad and whatnot, but I just can't. I don't like it. I don't like ranch. It's right the same on mayonnaise. I just don't like how much you can put on that stuff, and it's like, I don't understand why people eat it with pizza. Like, apparently it's good. You know, I've tasted it once before. I just don't like it. If anybody's listening out there, can you please describe why you like ranch on pizza? If we have any like ranch pizza combo people out there, please tell me why you like ranch with pizza, because I'll never understand that. I'll genuinely never understand something like that. Jesus, man, that's just like, whew, I don't know, man. All right. Anyways, now that we've touched sauces and we've touched raisins and pickles, let's move on here to my final two. Which, by the way, these are not in any particular order, but if they were, it'd probably be from like, I guess. Actually, there is no. I don't think these aren't genuinely in any particular order. I can't stand these. I will never stand these, and I don't think I can. Okay, so next one we got here is the tomato. Yeah, the tomato, everybody. That's right, the tomato by itself, I can't stand it. It's just, I can eat, I don't know why I'm doing the accent, but I can eat a tomato by itself, when it's sliced, and maybe you could put it on a sandwich, but it's just kind of, it's sort of like literally a hard pill to swallow. I don't know why, but I know that tomato's good for you. I guess tomato gets a pass because I'm slowly getting over the fact that I don't like it. Like it's like I've forced myself to acquire the taste to reap the health, the beneficial parts of like why it's healthy and stuff. But yeah, tomato by itself was something I couldn't do. I mean, I can eat it in a burger or something. I could eat it like in a sandwich if you pack that sucker with like a chicken breast or something, but I just can't, like a BLT, but I just can't like tomato. Maybe tomato for me might change in the near future. I don't know. The tomato you get a pass, all right? Because that's as much information I give you. Okay, all right, rounding off to, my small little list here. The last one is liver. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with every butcher shop out there that has to sell liver? I know it's a part of the animal, and there's some crazy people out there that do eat it, but like it's such a fucking middle finger to everybody, like if I had like, I just don't know why, like it tricks you. It plays you like a fiddle. It like pulls the wool over your head, over your eyes and stuff. It's just so like, I don't know, man. Liver is like the one cut of meat that I wish didn't have to be a thing, because I've had some and it tricks you. You see, there's a favorite cut of meat that I have out there, and it's carne asada. Shout out to all my Latino viewers out there. You know what I'm talking about. It's such a good cut of strip steak, as the as it's technically kind of translated from Spanish to English, but whatever. Liver is like it almost looks like it. It looks like it, and then it's not. It almost feels like you're eating clay, and it's like like I said, it tricks you. You think it's carne asada, but it's not. What you're really biting into is like just a joke, man. It's like it makes me like, I just can't eat. I could never swallow it. I could never eat it. I don't want it to exist anymore. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. And yeah. Anyways, yeah. I hate liver. All my liver haters out there, please rise up, because I don't like liver. I don't know how there's some people, crazy people out there who can actually, eat it. Anyways, so moving on to our wonderful listeners who have so graciously gave me their foods that they love to despise too. And I'll be reading off a lot of their usernames here in the thing, but it's whatevs, because it's a little shout out to them. But yeah, so let's hear from you listeners out there on what their favorite despised foods are. So coming in first at the top of this little list here is at Okami Mystic, and they said sardines for sure. I cannot stand that oily texture whenever I eat one from the tin can. It just makes me sick. Well, Mystic, you better stop eating sardines because I understand sardines are probably pretty gross. I mean, I've never physically seen like a sardine, in my hand or ever ate one. I don't think I'll ever eat one. I don't like I mean, I like seafood, but I don't think like eating raw fish is like, I don't know how. I don't know how some people do that. Okay, next one here is from at Lord Hootzifer, and they said Brussels sprouts or any variation of seafood. So yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, Brussels sprouts, I get it. It's vegetable. Nobody likes it. I don't think it's that bad though. Any variation of seafood though, buddy, I really do think you're missing out. There's quite a lot of good stuff out there that comes from the sea. Go eat the chicken of the sea. Why don't you? Okay, next one here is from Kitty X_O, and they said raw onion. Yeah, we ain't Shrek, okay? We're not eating we're not eating raw onion. I understand if it's like in a sandwich or something, or if it's like caramelized or grilled something, but raw onion, I don't. I feel like there's a very, very, very small percentage of people out there who can bite into raw onion because their taste buds or something are just like they can just dull out that like bitterness of it. But yeah. Anyways, we got another one from Inkwrth, who says liver. It gotta be liver. Yes, I do agree. We just touched down on liver. It's a joke. Shouldn't exist. I agree with you. Please, I respect you for being a liver hater. For once, we don't like liver. Okay. Casually. Next one comes from casually_unlucky, and they said strawberries. Strawberries, mate. Are you insane? I don't understand how anybody can eat who doesn't like strawberries. I don't know, man. That's an odd one. And I guess in this discussion, anything goes, right? Anything goes. Strawberries. That's a really odd one. I don't think I've ever met anybody who doesn't like strawberries until this person. Anyways, next one we got from Hungry Hannibal, and they said Indian curry. I think I've only ever met a few people that actually love Indian curry because they love the spiciness of it. I don't know what it is about Indian curry. I kind of want to try it because it does kind of look good. But I don't know. I can't really say anything about it because I've never actually tried it. I can't dislike something because I haven't tried it. But I mean, and I assume that everybody on this list, everybody's suggestion here, that they've suggested something, has tried it in some point in their life, and they said like, hey, I don't like it. I don't like it, right? So it's like, yeah. Indian curry though, interesting. All right, and then we got the last one here from Rebel Monkey with like triple. Oh, I wouldn't say triples. Like it's like triple E. Rebel Monkey 98, and they said nopales. Now nopales are technically like there's like a cactus. It's like a cactus type. I was gonna say fruit. It's like cactus type vegetable, and it's mainly used. You can eat it. But if you cut out the little like spanita, the little like spiny stuff on it, little needles on it, and I mean, I heard it's pretty good if you slap that shit on like a little pan or something, grill it, whatever. It's really good. Put some lemon on that bitch. Pretty good. Put it in your tacos. I don't know. But yeah, nopales. That's really odd. I've actually tried nopales. They're really good. Like I said, put some lemon on that sucker. Really good. Put it in your tacos. Chop it up, mince it, put it in your salsa. I don't know. Nopales are really good, and they're good for you. So yeah, that's also a really odd one. Nopales, I don't understand why somebody wouldn't like nopales, but yeah. So, anyways, that is very much a good, interesting discussion on the passionately despised of the culinary world. Now, this is the part of the episode where we're going to be wrapping it up because, again, this is the bacon bits. We do little bits and stuff for the episode stuff. But I'd like to hear from everybody in the comments. Sound off. Tell me about your passionately despised foods in the comments and stuff. So, yeah. And I'd like to say that thank you guys for listening to this little tiny bit of a show, Bacon Bits. We love it, and I hope to do more of these things. I'd also love to hear what you guys think of it. And that is it, folks. That does it for this episode of Bacon Bits. I will see you on the next one. Let's see what else we can ramble more on about. See you later, everybody.